Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Today we were back with our lovely friend Oisin with conspiracy theories last week. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. Um we'll be having more. We're also thinking of doing true crimes if Oisin and Paul's up for it. So yeah. And today we're doing personalities. See if we might get the same one. So I'm gonna share my screen here and let's do personality. Let's do our personalities. First, Oshin, it's going to be you doing it first.
Right.
So, whatever
With
you, whatever you,
regular friends, I'd say probably the third option.
there.
Yeah.
I barely make new friends. I've only made friends with you, and that's fucking it. So, and other people, but not that much people. So, yeah.
So,
Complex and novel ideas. What?
yeah, I mean, it's basically asking like, does like writing stories
Oh,
excite you more than simple and straightforward ideas?
you sometimes have good ideas. You have like ideas to come out.
Yeah, maybe the third option again.
You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual agreements.
Probably the fifth option.
Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. Mine isn't. I can disagree.
Sometime, uh,
I can fully disagree with that.
in the middle.
You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I can't.
Depends what situation it is. If I'm anxious or if I'm there's a lot of pressure put onto me, probably the middle option or the fifth or the one beside that,
This one?
the one on the right.
That one?
Yeah,
No problem.
either that one.
You wanna change that one or
No, I think yeah, that one's all right.
uh,
Uh,
you find the idea of networking and promoting yourself to strangers very daunting.
yeah, coming from a musician, that's a very daunting feeling.
Hmm,
Uh, yeah, I think I have to go for
I'll agree.
probably the second degree.
Okay. There's a lot more. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline.
Again, whatever situation I'm in, say if it's fucking exams or assignments or whatever, then I'm probably one of the last people ever to fucking study or
I
whatever.
when if I have to do an assignment or an exam, I leave it at the very end. Like like
Yeah,
the day before it's supposed to go in. I always
yeah,
do that. So
yeah.
I wouldn't say it to other people do it because that's the worst thing to ever fucking do. So
Take your time and analyze it, go through it and see what answer you can put down straight away and
yeah.
then
Think for
um
what think think like what you want to do. Like plan it out.
yeah.
Don't like fucking just go in it and say like, oh, I know what to do, and then like leave it later. Just plan it out day by day.
Yeah, I think for me probably the middle option.
Hmm. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data.
Yeah, I fully agree with that.
You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I never
Middle
would do that.
option.
Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge.
Yeah, that really fucking hits home. That was probably the second option.
Don't I explain it or
Well, from personal experiences, like I'm a kind of person that if I try and have a perfect day, right? Now I
yeah.
know it's impossible to have a fucking perfect day,
Mm.
but when it comes to relationships, especially ones with your partner or
Hmm.
whatever it is, you want to be perfect for them.
Yeah. Like every time I want to you want to buy them something nearly every day
Yeah, yeah,
to like make them happy and all that.
yeah. So
And then you're noticing like, oh shit, my bank is like fucking running out of money.
that's the fucking thing, man. That's the thing. But yeah, it's just like if I make a small mistake or whatever, I would tend
Mm.
to think about it for like half of the fucking day, like.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll move on.
You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation.
Depends on the situation again. If it's in a conversation that I have the same interest in,
Mm.
then I have no problem going up to a person. But if it's something on the lines of a different topic altogether, then I wouldn't. So let me read that question again. So you just feel comfortable just walking up to someone and finding and striking up a conversation.
I think it's pretty much like an interesting thing that you would think about, like your type of thing, not like a different type of interest or that, but your interest.
Probably if it's my interest, then probably the second option.
Mm. You're not too interested in discussions about various interpret. I can't. I
Interpretation
don't-
of creative work. Probably middle option.
You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action.
Probably the middle option.
You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all.
Fully agree.
You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet.
If it's the first time meeting them, I try and make a good impression. If it's like my 20th or 30th time meeting the same person,
Hmm.
then I really don't give a fuck about what they think.
I always have like when I meet someone, I always have to be. I don't know why I try and make a very good impression nearly every time when I meet them. I don't know why. It's just a
Like
habit.
how many times have like we've seen each other? Like I'd say plus 100 times.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anytime I go up to you, like we're good friends, so like I don't give a fuck about like what you think about me or
true.
whatever.
Yeah.
So like I'm like I go up, I'm like, yo, what's up, Martin? Like, how's your day? Like.
Hmm.
And but then I know some people, just like what
Try
you
to
were
like
that
act
try and
cool a lot
yeah,
more,
yeah,
which I don't like that. I don't like when people are like, "Hey, I can do this now." Hey, or something like that. Like something that would get on your nerves pretty much.
yeah,
Like they think they're always better.
yeah. I don't like when people do that. I think that's a very cocky way to try and
Mm,
impress someone, you
yeah.
know. Anyway,
So
probably yeah, probably around uh
around
probably the middle option.
you enjoy participating in team-based activities.
Third option.
You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches.
Again, has to be, whatever kind of situation I'm in. If it's I don't know, meeting just a new classmate or whatever,
Mm,
then I'd probably say like, oh, so what's your special interest or whatever? Like,
yeah.
I'd ask them first instead of
Hmm.
coming off what I like first.
Yeah.
Um,
And then if you start off by yourself, the person that's just met you saying like this person's just all about himself and that
exactly, yeah.
basically.
So I'd say probably the middle option.
You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest.
Oh, that really does hit home. Coming from someone who has experience with mental health issues,
Mm.
this question does hit home a lot because coming from a man, first of all, and then, the stigma is like men don't, speak up and all this.
Oh,
So I
we have a
suppose,
lot of fucking mental health shit going on.
yeah.
People,
Um,
women are always like saying, "No, men don't have mental health."
and
Sometimes,
plus women have friends to talk to, not
yeah.
all men have friends.
Some men are afraid to talk to other men to say like, "Hey, I have my mental health's fucking bad. Can I talk to you?"
Yeah, I'd say the middle option.
You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore.
Probably the third option.
You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse.
Yeah, that really fucking does hit home. I
Mm.
100% agree with that.
With anxiety, it would make you feel
Yeah,
more worried.
that's yeah, coming,
Fully on agree that fully on agree.
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
That
I
I feel like that as well.
I overthink about the smallest fucking things sometimes.
Mm. You enjoy solitary, what is it? Solitary
Yeah, solitary
solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones.
um
I'm a little bit with group ones. I'm not like big into group activities, but I like do my own ones.
I think maybe the middle option because yeah, I do like working with people, but
Mm.
then coming from a musician, I like working by myself as well. So 50-50.
You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living.
Well, again, I'm a musician, so half of my songs are from fictional and
Yeah.
so middle option.
You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects.
Middle option.
You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax.
100% agree.
In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others.
Again, has to be what situation I'm in. If I'm
Mm,
being accused of something,
mm,
then I'm prioritizing my mental health over anybody fucking else.
mm. Because if
So
someone's just gonna start talking shit about you over being called out, and then people are just like saying like, "Oh, you're accused of this, and then you're accused of that," that's making your mental health like feel shit.
exactly. So I think 100% agree.
And I'm saying to anyone out there, if you are going to accuse anyone, get your facts first.
Exactly.
Because you're just hurting the person that you're fucking accusing.
Exactly.
You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably
I mean,
second option.
your mood can change very quickly.
Um, Middle.
You're not easily swayed by emotional arguments.
Second one on agree.
You often end up doing things at the last possible moment.
Agree.
I'd be the same with you. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas.
Second option.
You usually prefer to be around others. rather than on your own?
No, I'd rather be more on my own than be around with people. So probably,
Disagree.
yeah,
You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical.
yeah, 100% agree.
When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart.
100% agree.
You find it challenging to maintain a constant work or study schedule.
Middle option.
Oh shit, didn't do that. Didn't mean to do that. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made.
Yeah, middle option as well.
Okay. Your friend, your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. I would say yes, you're outgoing sometimes because
Okay,
you do you do a lot of outgoing shit. You go out more and
fair
you're
enough.
a lively person. You care about life. So
Yeah, then I'd agree as well.
you are drawn to various forms of creative expression such as writing, magician.
100% agree.
You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions.
Middle option.
You like to have a to-do list for each day.
Middle option.
You rarely feel you rarely feel insecure.
Middle option.
You avoid making phone calls.
100% disagree.
You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints.
Probably the third option on agree.
Um, You can easily connect with people you have just met.
Middle option.
If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible.
100% agree.
You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago.
Fuck's sake, man. Why does this like? It's like it fucking knows me. Yes, 100% agree.
You are not too interested in discussing. Why am I laughing? It is getting into your life so fucking hard.
Nah, what the fuck?
You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future.
100% disagree.
No,
Man, I'm into conspiracy theories, man.
no, it's saying you're not interested. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future.
Yeah, you're not. Oh wait, you're not too interested. Yeah, I disagree because I'm interested in that.
Oh, yeah, I would be interested in looking into the future, but way too much into the future? No.
I'll probably look like 20 years into the future, see what happens.
Yeah, your emotions control you more than they control you. Trump,
Probably the middle option.
that's fucking. This is getting deep and deeper.
It is
When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what it is most logically or efficient.
damn, that's a fucking deep question. Probably, yeah, I probably agree. Maybe the second option.
Mhm. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Full on agree, or
Second option, yeah.
when someone thinks highly of you, you worry how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Fuck.
Yeah, damn, that's a really deep question. And
Fucking
do
hell.
I do think about that. I'd be like, man, like, do people like actually think I'm that high, or like, are they just trying to like fuck with me, like, you know?
Yeah.
I probably, yeah, I agree with that. I think about that.
You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time.
Probably the second option.
You believe that pondering abstract physiological questions is a waste of time.
Abstract philosophical questions. Middle option.
You feel more drawn to busy, blustering atmospheres than to quiet, intimate places.
Middle option.
If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof.
100% agree.
You often feel overwhelmed.
100% agree.
You complete things medically, if I'm saying that right, without skipping over any steps.
Middle option.
You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps.
Middle option again.
You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logically reasoning when making a choice.
Middle option again.
You str you struggle with deadlines.
Middle option again.
You feel confident that things will work out for you.
Yeah, I always think, God is with me in some way. So
Mm.
yeah, I agree.
Now, which gender?
I'm a male. I'm a campaigner.
Uh,
Campaigner.
okay. As an ENFP campaigner, you are a vibrant force of enthusiasm, creativity, and idealism. Your mind is a consistent whirlwind of ideas and possibilities, each more exciting than the last. You approach life with an infectious energy that draws others to you. Your charisma and genuine interest in people making you a natural connector and inspirational force. Okay. Your curiosity knows no bounds, and you have an insatiable, like a whatever that word is, for new experiences and perspectives. This openness, combined with your vivid imagination, allows you to see potential and opportunity where others might not. You're not just a dreamer, though you're a dreamer with a mission, driven by a deep-seated desire to make the world a better place.
Damn, that's pretty fucking deep.
Here's your traits. You likely get energized by social interaction and tend to openly express your enthusiasm and excitement.
Oh,
That was your energy. Your mind is 59% into in in
intuitive.
intuitive. You're likely very imaginative and open-minded, focusing on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. Here's your feelings. 60% nature. Nature is 60% feeling. You likely value emotional expression and sensitivity, prioritizing empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. Prospecting, 53%. That is tactics. You're likely very adaptable, easygoing, and flexible, prioritizing spontaneity over stability. And then identity, 67% turbulent. You're likely self-conscious, sensitive to stress, success-driven, perspective, perfectionist, what? Perfectionistic, and eager to improve.
Yeah, that's
There's
Feel like anyway.
show p. Does not show people. Hmm. There's usually your relationships. Don't see that one.
Let me read through that. The relationships, whether romantic, yeah, or family, bring you warm enthusiasm, depth, genuine interest in other, and ability to see the potential make you church friend and a partner. You value and connections and always ready to engage in deep meaningful conversations that beyond. Yeah, yeah, I do. Yeah, that's me, Ari. However, you need for independence and sometimes clash your desire with close relationships. What the fuck, man? That's really fucking like hitting home.
It fucking
You
knows you pretty much nearly.
may struggle with feeling tied down with partners who don't share your zest for life and new experiences. Finding the balance between connections and freedom is key for your relationship satisfaction. The right relationships will enhance your life without dimming your spark. They'll encourage your growth while providing the grounding you need sometimes. Damn, that's actually fucking true, man.
Okay, oh, here people that you might Robert Downey Jr., Robin Williams, Quentin Tarantino, someone from BTS. Oh, there's more actually. Kelly Clarkson, Will Smith,
Will Smith,
Meg Ryan, Ellen DeGeneres,
the fuck?
Michael Scott from The Office,
Okay.
Spider-Man,
Uh,
Phil Dunphy from Modern Family. Oh, these are just fictional characters now. Sex and the City, and Willy Wonka. Oh, there you go.
Willy fucking Wonka.
Well, there we go.
Oh, that's interesting.
Here, let me do mine. Fucking hell.
Right, well, that's my personality test done.
So now you are a campaigner or something. Hopefully it makes sense. Okay, here we go. I'll do my one now. I'll go there. Complex another way. I think I don't. Would you think I would agree with this one? I do good with novels and all that. With like fucking
Yeah.
scripts or something. You usually feel more persuaded by what wrong with you than yeah. Your living and working spaces. Nope. You usually stay calm even under pressure. Nope. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers. Go there. Prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before deadline. Disagree on that. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than I agree with that. Like to use organizing tools like nope. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall ability and knowledge. Is that a deep one or
It can, you can make it deep if you want to. Let's just put it like
oh,
that.
okay? Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities.
Right,
I
I'm
would
gonna be
agree.
coming from your friend,
Mm-hmm.
be honest with you.
Go ahead.
I would agree as well, but
I
I'm
do.
not going to
What?
talk anymore on it because it's not my position to talk about.
True. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking? Yes, I would. I would just go up to any random fucking stranger. I even went to a fucking parish church. I used to always go up to old people and start talking, and
You'd be
then
like,
there
you're
was
like,
one.
hey, have you seen that new Spider-Man film? Yeah, yeah, kid.
Hey, I didn't. We're Spider-Man. And then one time I actually done a video. I put a video out on my YouTube, and it was like an old woman. I went up to an old woman and says, "Hi, do you want to see my friend?" And then she was like, "Get the fuck off of me!" And then I'll fucking tea on me.
Shit.
I actually I'll show you after. I'll show everyone on here and this my old fucking YouTube channel as well. It was the weirdest
Okay.
fucking thing. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative work. Middle. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining the course of action. Mm. You often allow the day to unfold without any. I agree. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression. Disagree. I worry that a lot. You enjoy participating in team-based. Go middle. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Um, Untested approaches. Um, Middle. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. I agree. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. That's what I'm doing right now. You're prone to worry that things will take a turn for the worse. I agree. I fucking think about that nearly every fucking day. You enjoy solitary hobbies. Yes. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories, or I agree. Wait, what? You're prone. Wait, you cannot imagine. Fuck that. I do. I write fucking movies. You favor efficiency in discussions, even if it means discreting some emotional aspects.
I will be back in a minute, please.
Or there. You prefer to do your chores before allowing. Nope, I disagree because I don't like doing chores. Is disagreement in disagreements you prioritize proving your point over present preserving the opinions of. I agree. You will usually wait for others to introduce themselves first. I agree. Your mood can change. Agree. You're not easily swayed by emotional agree arguments. I have to disagree. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Agree. You enjoy debating ethically dilemmas. Agree. You usually prefer to be around others. Agree. You become bored or lose interest with the discussions. Agree. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Agree. You find it challenging to maintain a constant works. No, there. You already second guess the choices that you have made. Agree. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Eh. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Agree. You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. Um, Emotional impressions. Go in the middle. You're likely to have a to-do list. Disagree. You rarely disagree. You avoid making phone calls. I disagree on that. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Yeah. You can easily connect with people you have just met. Yeah. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority, yep. You're still bothered by mistakes that you made, yep. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could. I'll go a little bit here. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Oh shit. I agree. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what it most logically agree. Hopefully, this is the last fucking page. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Mm. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. There, you would love a job that requires you to work. Nope. Go in the middle. You believe that pondering aspects of philosophical questions is a waste of time. I agree a little bit. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than a quiet. I disagree on that. If the discussion feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Mm, next, you often feel overwhelmed. I agree. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. You prefer tasks that require you to come up creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. Good middle. You're more likely to rely on emotional intuition and logical reasoning when making. Eh, no, wait. Go there. You're more likely to rely on emotional intuition. No, wait, what? Oh, yeah, here. There. You struggle with deadlines. Agree. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Yes. And here we go, finally, for my last fucking thing. I'm the exact same fucking thing as Oshin. Holy shit. Uh,
Further agrees, I had to go off and do something there.
no problem. I'm the same as you.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm a
Campaigner as
campaigner.
well.
Yep.
That's good.
But I think I have a lot more, like, percentage career paths and all that fucking crap. Hi everyone, welcome. Sorry, I forgot to fucking put down an outro. So, here's an outro for you right now. Basically, have a great day, have a good time. And also, next week I'll be doing reviews of CinemaCon with probably Yoshin or probably myself. So yeah. Hopefully everyone's doing good, and yeah, have a great week. And let's what's in there out, or let's what's in there out, or whoever fucking done it with me. No one would have fucking done it with me. So yeah, see you later. Have a great day, and goodbye, everyone. And hopefully everyone in this Irish weather is okay, because I am fucking boiling right now and I feel like fucking I'm gonna melt. So I'll see you guys soon. So yeah, bye.